So, I have a fun collection for us today. Are you excited? Goob is super excited. He's drowning in sugar. So, we have an assortment of candy. So, this is candy from all over the world. It's not necessarily US or um, England necessarily or any one country. It's actually quite a few of them. Well, a good mixture, I would say. So, first thing we have is we have Cadbury eggs. So, on here, these ones are special. So, this one is from Europe, and this one is from the US. I'm a little sad that ours are smaller. Not fair, guys. But you can also notice the difference in the logos. So, you can kind of tell the difference. I purposely left the sticker on so that I knew which one was which. But yeah, this is the Cadbury egg I grew up with, and this is what other countries grow up with. So, little jelly. Look at that. They look cool. So my sister also works in Antarctica. So when she gets stationed and comes home or different things like that, she gets stationed in New Zealand. So right now. So she happened to bring me a Humpty Dumpty egg. This is also made by Cadbury, but this came from New Zealand is where this one comes. So it's chocolate, and then there's I think little like what we call M&Ms, but they might call something a little bit different. I think it's over in Mexico. They call them chocolate, not buttons, or I can't remember. Somebody put in the comments what they remember what they called, but they're called a little bit different there. I know that. So that's a cool one. She also found this, and I've never seen this before. So my aunt and uncle, years and years ago, when I was a kid, they bought us Terry's oranges. It was the first time I'd ever seen them, and they came out of California for us. And it's a big orange, and you smack it, and it's solid chocolate, and it tastes like orange. But it is so yummy. So it was really cool to see it in an egg form. I know they're coming out with different ones now, but I remember these chocolate oranges were so hard to find that our aunt and uncle would have to ship them to us because we couldn't get them in Montana. So that was really cool. So that's another one we got. This one happens to be, so this is just an egg form. These are marshmallow eggs, but these are made with the pineapple lumps that come out of New Zealand. Oh my goodness, I love those pineapple lumps. They are stupid good, but they made them in egg form, so that's pretty cool that you get to have those. Then we found also in New Zealand, they had pineapple Cadbury eggs. I could not believe that. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. So the creamy center is pineapple versus the cream center in these. So that was really cool. Then I came across the big mixture, and this one comes with the Cadbury eggs, but they're small versions, as you can see right here. So they're small versions, but you also get uh, uh, Daman. I'm not sure if I know I'm pronouncing that one wrong, but it's super good. Then there's a white chocolate with hazelnut cream in it, and then just a standard. I think this is just solid chocolate of that. So this one looks really cool. I thought it'd be really fun to try this one out since it had so many different flavors. And this one also did come from Dublin, is where this one came from. So over in Ireland, where that one came from. Then we have these peelers. They made me laugh where you could peel your banana. I'm not a big banana fan, but I love banana candy. Just never got past the whole texture of bananas. Just not a big fan of them. So these ones are coming out of the US, but they make them in a peel form now. So I thought we'd try those ones out. These ones just look super yummy. We got some caramel with some marshmallow cream, a little candy kit to play with that we get to eat and actually have some sizzle sound. Some jelly beans that I found here. So we've got Dreamsicle by Good Humor. We got Brock's jelly beans. So these ones are going to be, these flavors are going to be blueberry maple pancake, chocolate glazed donut, caramel cold brew, cinnamon roll mimosa, and berry smoothie. So what a cool mixture. And then we've got peep flavors. So you've got your lemon, strawberry, blueberry, and marshmallow. So thought we'd try those. Then we've got this guy. So these ones are also marshmallow eggs. So kind of just like these that are by Cadbury, but they partnered up with pineapple lumps to make these. These ones are going to be strawberry, pineapple, or boysenberry. Boysenberry is not a common flavor in the US. In the South it is, but not in the northern states where I live. So this was super cool, and it looks like it's actually a combo. Like you get pineapple and boysenberry. I'm not really sure, so I'm super excited for this one. My sister also got this one in New Zealand for me, is where this one came from. So, and then we've got a special little mystery that we're going to try out by Ross. So it's a Bun Buns. I played for these in the claw machines, but I thought it'd be fun to do a mystery one. But last but not least, we have Chupa Chops. So this is a sucker that I have had since I was a toddler. Super, super yummy. I found it in soda flavor. So, or in soda form. So let's try her out. So let's pour our drink first. Let's put our candy back and we'll start sampling. So we got our beaker because every candy adventure sometimes turns into a science experiment. Oh, okay, so cool thing is there's absolutely no dyes at all. Look at that. So it's all clear. Oh man. Okay, so oh my gosh, it smells exactly like the sucker. So I guess it does have a little bit of color on there. So I don't know if they're using like strawberry. Oh, they're using purple sweet potato powder. So that's what gives it its little light pink is what they're doing. So I love that they don't have any preservatives or anything like that or not preservatives, excuse me, any colors or dyes or anything like that. So I do love that they do that. So this one is actually, they make this in Peru, is where this came from, is what it says on the can. So super cool. I actually got this at Cost Less World Markup. I traveled a couple hours to get to one where I live, but that's where I found this one at. So let's give her a try. Oh my gosh, it is exactly like you're drinking the sucker. That is awesome. So we'll sip on this as we go through our candy. Super yummy. All right, so let's try out these marshmallow scrambled eggs. That is so cool. So let's try her out. Oh, cool thing is cool. These ones are gluten-free. So, and I do like where it is made in New Zealand. So I think you can only get these in New Zealand. I'm not sure. Never seen them anywhere else in my life. So, oh, so it's a mystery flavor. Look. Okay, so this is what it looks like in there. So you don't know what you're going to get on there at all. So, yeah, so pretty cool. All right, so let's put that one aside. Let's set this guy over here. We're just going to open one. So let me do this. And if anybody asks, yes, it's my fishing knife. However, it's my spare one that I've never used, so it has been sanitized. So that's what it looks like when you open it up. So that's the bottom, and then that's the top. And if anybody's wondering about the knife, it is a Steel Warrior knife, is the brand. Just kind of one of those nice ones to have. So, oh, so it's like sticky marshmallow. Oh, see, I thought it would be more of like a nougat marshmallow, but it is not. So it reminds me a lot of those chocolate marshmallow eggs that come in a carton that's still styrofoam, unfortunately. Wish it was cardboard, but that the US makes. So my sister loves these things. Super yummy. Num num nums. Okay, so I can get behind that. I am a big fan of nuggets, so for some reason I really thought that was going to be a nugget, but hey, it is awesome. I don't taste any strawberry, so I don't know if the strawberry is mixed in or yeah, I'm not really sure on the whole strawberry thing, but super yummy. Please hold while I clean off my fingers and marshmallow. So let's open this guy. I'm curious if these are going to be more of like a cream or not, or if they're going to be more like that. Okay. They come in a tray like that. That's what they look like. No, so these are like a marshmallow too, not like a nougat. Okay, so there you go. So they are exactly like the pineapple lumps. So sometimes they turn things into like nuggets and stuff like that. you never know how they're going to turn it into. But yeah, oh my gosh. Yep. Those are the pineapple lumps, I know. Oh man. Oh, I love those things. Those things are so good. All right, hold on. Let me just clean up my mess for a moment. So these ones, just to let you know, let's see. So these ones are actually Australia is where they come out of. So fun fact about Australia is they make another candy called the Bounty Bar. If you are not familiar with that bar, the Bounty Bar is their version of Mounds that we have in the US. Although Australia does it way better than we do. So theirs, they don't put any nuts in it. So, but they have so much more coconut in theirs and it's creamy. I don't know what they do, but it is such an amazing difference between that. And I love how they don't have any nuts in them. And they do have a dark chocolate and a milk chocolate. Although the dark chocolate has been very hard this last year to track down. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do the peelers. Let's see what we got in here. So I don't know if these are individually wrapped. Okay, so that's what they look like. Smell test. Yeah, smells like imitation banana, which is crazy because I'm looking at this and they use concentrated banana juice. So it's not as strong as you would normally have in there. So, all right, so you're supposed to be able to peel these guys. So it says right there, you're supposed to be able to peel them on there. So let's do it like a monkey. The true way you're supposed to actually peel banana on the bottom. Oh, because that's what they have in the picture. Oh yeah, there it is. So they don't peel as well as they claim in the picture, which is about par. But yeah, holy cow, you can. Look at that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a really good banana taste. Let's see if we can get the whole banana out of the peel. Oh, that's weird. Weird, but yeah, satisfying. This is the only time that you actually want to eat the peel of a banana. And there's your banana. Interesting. Oh, this part is really soft. It's more of a one of those really soft gummies that you get. Okay, so that's super interesting. Yeah. So I bet if you cut these, they cut really easy, obviously. But there's a side profile of them, what they look like. So I don't know if it makes a difference to start from the top. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where you can peel it open. So interesting. The white part, I can tell you, almost reminds me of a banana. Just a little bit gummier, but super good. Super, I like them. And there's different flavors of these. I just happened to stumble across this one. I just found a peach one too, so I'm gonna get that one, and we'll try that one out too. Let's see what we like of that one. So we'll put that back. I'm only putting the other ones back here just because there's not a whole lot of space. All right, so we have. So let's try our caramels. Try that out. They did not tear properly. They need to work better on their packaging. There we go. So these ones are coming out of Ogden, Utah. Oh, I still didn't get it. I think this one got sealed a lot deeper than, or a lot farther down than they normally do to the Ziploc. So this one is resealable. So I'm assuming these are not individually wrapped. No, good. I don't like all the extra packaging. I do like how they have the Ziploc. So yeah, so sturdy. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's what they look like inside. You guys can see it. So these are supposed to be marshmallow caramels with milk chocolate. Heavenly caramels. Okay. So, and it's supposed to be an old-fashioned style, is what it's supposed to be. Ooh, scrambled eggs down. So I don't know if we can cut it so we can see the side. Yeah, so there you go. So that's what it looks like. Get a little bit of marshmallow with some caramel. It smells really nice. Like a really, a rich caramel that's made in like small batches versus the big machinery ones that are like mass produced. So looks awesome. Hmm. 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Goob approves. That one's really good. Definitely one of those one caramels at a time. And then come back to the bag later. But super, super good. Mm. I don't know if the soda is the best thing to have with with candy, but wet your whistle like it's supposed to. All right. So I want to save those for right now. Let's check out our Peeps Jelly Bean. There's 4 flavors. Let's get one of each out. There we go. Put that back. Ah. Open up. Oh, I am graceful today. Okay, there's our 4 flavors. All right, so our first one is, let's do lemon. So our first one is going to be lemon. I mean, just tastes like a normal jelly bean. It's funny because Peeps don't have flavors here unless they get the specialty ones. Like I know s'mores was the first one, or the new one this year. But normally, the pink, the blue, the white, and there is no white Peeps anymore. With the yellow, I have never gotten a flavor off any of those Peeps. My sister is one of those people that likes to leave them out and get them stale. And then eat them. The blueberry, I mean, good. I do taste the blueberry in that one, so that's really good. I'll do the strawberry. Not bad. Very nice and subtle. That's what it is. And the marshmallow tastes exactly like a marshmallow. So that's really cool. Those ones are actually made in Pennsylvania. So not bad at all. Let's open Humpty Dumpty. So this guy is called Humpty Dumpty. Let me see if I can get this wrapper open just right, where you can see the whole thing. There you go. So it's a dairy milk Humpty Dumpty is what it is. So let me take this off. Oh my goodness, it looks like a dinosaur egg. Look at that. I kind of expected a face to be on it. Okay. So that's what he looks like. It's called a Humpty Dumpty egg. So let's just pry him open. I'm gonna, ooh, it's very soft chocolate. But yeah, there they are. Smarties, that's what they're called. And so in Mexico, they call their M&Ms Smarties. So there you go. So that's what they really remind me. So like it's the mini version after I've made a complete mess over here. Look at that. So let's try one of these guys. Yep, they're little like M&Ms, but I think they are Smarties is what they refer to them. But I'm not sure. Let me know what New Zealand, what you guys call M&Ms. That is your country's version of M&Ms. So we'll try. The chocolate is very smooth. Yeah, it's really good. So the little guys are so small I can't break one open for you, but yeah, they're exactly the Smarties that they taste like in Mexico. We've had those ones. Those ones are pretty good. All right. Let's see. I think this guy, so this is a Terry's egg. So this one they make in London. It's where? Open her up. Okay, so it has Terry's on it, so you can see it on the chocolate. Terry's. So I have a feeling. Stabby stab. Oh, whoa! Was not expecting this, guys. You ready? Bam! So it's 2 halves and it's got orange cream inside. It doesn't say that anywhere. I just assumed it would be a chocolate, solid chocolate. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's what it looks cut. Oh my gosh. That's it. I'm moving to London. That is super yummy. Oh my gosh. Super, super yummy. I really like that. Well done, Cadbury. I wish you would make this stuff in the US. Oh, super, super yummy. Here, let's try one of our pineapple ones. So they make these ones in, these ones are also made in Australia. Oh, it looks like it's kind of a combo. So it's Australia and it's New Zealand. So that's what it looks like. Little egg. This is the bottom or the top. Or the shoe. Use your imagination. I like how they do the mold of all of their chocolates like this. It really reminds me of dinosaur eggs. Okay, so then we got one of our pineapples. All right, we'll just cut it longwise like we did the other ones. Oh, okay. So it does have a little bit of cream, but it looks like it's in chambers. So there's a chamber for each one. So there's that. Ooh, a lot apart. Oh, wow, I can smell the pineapple. Mmm. So that is the exact cream of a Cadbury egg. Yeah. So see, it's got chambers of what it is. So there's a little bit on each side is what it is. So that's cool. That way you get a little bit with every bite and it doesn't just all ooze out when you're eating them. Let me get some of this stuff off of the knife. Okay. Good enough. So far, guys, amazing haul. Oh, man. All right. So let's try out our Jelly Bellies. So orange creamsicle is one of my favorite ones. Oh, ice cream. Just a general popsicle bar. Not popsicle, but you know what I mean. So this old one has just white and orange jelly beans in it is what it has. Didn't make it peanut free is what they do have on there. So orange, yep. Let's see if I can. Yeah. That really tastes like the ice cream. Like the outer shell of it. Yeah. And there's the ice cream flavor. Just warm ice cream is what you can think of it as. So yummy. But gotta put them together. Yeah. 10 out of 10, guys. I like those. Those are really subtle. I'm not gonna lie. These ones scare me. I've never done the like bamboozled ones. The Harry Potter versions. Or Birdie Bots ever flavor bean. I've done them a couple times, but I seem to always get sardine or grass. Better than getting the vomit one. All right. So we have lots of flavors. So the problem is I don't know which one is which. Okay, because it doesn't tell you. Let's move this guy out of the way. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 flavors. 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm missing a color of the bean. Oh, here we go. I'm pretty sure I know which one mimosa is. Okay, so we have the blueberry pancake is one of them. Let me put these back in here. I'm pretty sure that's this one. The blue with the red speckles or pink speckles. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So that was a blueberry maple pancake. That's actually really good. It actually reminds me more of a blueberry muffin. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the chocolate glazed donut. I get a little bit of it, but not much. The coating that they're putting on that is too much. Then we have caramel cold brew. I know that this one is mimosa, and I know this one is wild berry smoothie. So it's either this one or this one, and I think this is the cold brew. Yeah, 100% spot on. So then that makes this one the cinnamon roll. And it's got a really good cinnamon flavor. Oh, I'm a goober, guys. I'll show you in a second. Mimosas, I've never been really a big fan of mimosas. I don't like champagne. So we'll see. Yeah, tastes exactly like a mimosa. Gross. Wash that bad boy down. And then this one is berry smoothie. And it reminds me a lot of the strawberry one. So what's funny is I didn't realize it on the back of the package. Which if I'd actually looked at it, you would have seen that it says on the back of the package which one's which. But we got to have an adventure and we got to guess. So totally worth. All right, so let's get. I have misplaced my scissors somewhere to open the next package. Okay, I don't know how I did that. Okay, here they are. All right, so far we've tried the peelers, we've tried the caramels, so we've got this guy, and we've got our little candy kit. So let's check out our last one. So this one is going to be individual ones. And then we've got our Cadbury eggs to try out. So you've got your milk chocolate. And I think that's just going to be solid chocolate. You've got your cream egg or your Cadbury egg. And then you've got your white chocolate with the hazelnut cream. And then, oh man, did I pick out the one package? In my defense, this is the only package that was left. Is the other one? Nope, there it is. Okay, woo, found it. So this is going to be the toffee one. And I believe those come out of Dublin. Ireland is where that brand of candy is made. I can actually confirm that because I have some of them right now. Let me see. Oh, no. But this is, I believe, the same company. No, it's not the same company. Okay. But I think these come. So correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think these ones come out of Ireland. I just can't remember. So I've had this one before, but I just thought it was cool that you got mini Cadbury eggs on there. So let's try this white chocolate one with the hazelnut cream. I used to eat a lot of white chocolate, but the US changed ours a lot. And now it's clawingly sweet. They use a lot more sugar than they use cream. So it's not as good as it used to be. And it's a lot sweeter than your normal like dark chocolate or milk chocolate. A lot sweeter. So this is going to have the chambers just like the other one did. So there's your white chocolate with the hazelnut cream in there. That's really good. And it's not overly sweet like white chocolate normally has a tendency to be. So that's really good. So then here's our milk chocolate. And I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be a dark, or just a solid chocolate. And then there's your, so this is what our Cadbury eggs look like here. I don't know if that's what your guys' looks like because we haven't opened it yet, but that's what our Cadbury eggs look like. So that's why I think it's funny that your other ones from the other countries look like dinosaur eggs to me. So yep, so solid chocolate on there. So you can see where they meld them together and put two together. Yeah. So that's going to be just your milk chocolate. Nice and smooth. Just a perfect, perfect consistency. Nice. And this is going to be like a toffee. That's what it is. It's a different taste of a toffee, but it is so good. If you guys ever come across Dam, get some. It is so good. And you can see in the picture what it's going to look like inside. So it'll have little toffee bits. Those are not nuts. They're actually toffee bits. Oh, man. They don't cut well. Let's see if I can get this to separate for us. So it's almost solid because it is a solid toffee. So it's got it mixed in with it. Oh, man. I'm making a mess. And there's a toffee taste in that little bit. Super, super yummy. Oh, 10 out of 10 on that one for sure. Cleanse the palate a little bit from the mountains of chocolate. There we go. Okay, so then our last one is the Cadbury. And I don't think this one's gonna, none of them have been cutting very well, so it's hard. Oh, look at that little Cadbury signed in there. That's super cute. Oh, we got lucky on this one. So I think we can just stick in there, cut it downwards. Oh, so it's not cream inside. That's what it looks like inside. So you get your little, your hard-boiled egg that's chocolate. So there's your yolk, and then here's your egg whites. That's cool. That's really good. It's a different taste than what the Cadbury eggs I've grown up with my whole life. So let's take a little break before we hit these guys up. And let's scramble some eggs. So this is a really cute kit that I found. I put it in my kids' as Easter baskets for the fun of it. But apparently you get 2 eggs, sizzling candy so it can make it sound like, and then candy ketchup packets, and then a mini pan. So let's try it out. That's what it looks like when you open it up. Shows you everything you get on the back and everything like that. So we move this stuff. Okay. So that's it. Oh, you get 2 frying pans. Okay. And then you get 2 popping candies. That's cool. So we'll put one of these back. I don't need to make both of them right now. Okay. All right, so let's make some eggs. So there is our ketchup. So it's strawberry flavored. There's our popping candy. And then there's our egg. So we'll make sure our pan is all clean, which it is. So what we're going to do is, this does have a really handy tear tap, but if you're concerned about Pop Rocks pollen everywhere, just grab some scissors and cut off the top. So think of this as your oil to your pan. Put it in there. I always grossed out my sister because I put ketchup on my eggs. Because I have forever. And just always liked it. And my sister hates ketchup. It makes her sick. She thinks it's gross. So there is a little bit of liquid around this gummy, so that's what's gonna make these guys activate. So we're gonna just plop it right there. Set it down for just a second. And just squeeze. You just have to break that seal so it plops right out. So if you just stick something in the side, it should plop right out. There it goes. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear that? Your egg is sizzling. Gotta move your pan around. That is so fun. Okay, so let's put our ketchup on. Turn our bag into a piping bag. Drizzle it on there. Be as heavy-handed as you want. They're very subtle strawberry flavored. So that's cool. I like that. Let's see. I had a little spoon. Okay, we'll do it camping style. We're gonna cut up our egg. Oh wow, it's super soft. I'm gonna cut it up there. Pull out my egg. And that's what it looks like. You guys can be able to see it. Isn't that fun? That is super fun. It almost reminds me of a Jello. And you can kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it sizzling in there. Right there, sizzling under the pan. But this gummy, it's not really, they say it's a gummy, but it really reminds me of Jello, the texture. So, oh, that one doesn't want to stay up. I'll have to bring a knife and fork next time. There we go. So you can see it. But yeah, super cute. I like that. What an intuitive idea. Oh, I'm making a mess over here. Getting candy juice everywhere. So yeah, and it's still sizzling. I don't know if you guys can still hear it. But it reminds me a lot of that you're eating an egg or something. But this is like, I mean, it is really, really soft. It's very, I mean, it's oddly satisfying of a candy. It's not really, you get a little bit of Pop Rocks on the bottom of the egg, but it honestly, it doesn't feel like I'm eating candy. It feels like I'm eating Jello. I really like that. That's really cute. Too funny. What a cute little kit. I hope my kids like it. What a fun little kit. And then you can just eat like the rest of your strawberry jam if you didn't use it all up. And the strawberry syrup is very, very subtle. It's not that color by any means. It's actually a really pale, like you guys saw. So that's super cute. I like that. All right, so we are to the final two. We've tried all of our goodies here, and we've got who's better. I'm gonna tell you that, yeah, Europe's got us on this one. So our eggs, what I can just tell you is it's a very sweet cream that comes out of it. So you have to be prepared for like a lot of cream. And it's just, I don't know. I've gotten to over the years where I don't really like the Cadbury eggs just because it feels like you're just eating liquid sugar. And I like it to be smooth. I eat candy every single day. There is not a single day that goes by that I don't eat candy. So it's a shame that they've changed our Cadbury egg so much, or just haven't made it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. So this one is the one from UK. So this one's coming out of, so it looks like they come out of Dublin, Ireland. I can get the sticker off. I just know that they come out of Europe, but these ones are the ones from the UK. So let's open it up and let's see the difference. So here's our US version. And here is Europe's. So right there, you can tell the difference between the chocolates. So these are both milk chocolate Cadbury eggs. So obviously the size is a difference, but you'll notice the difference in the chocolate. They have a lot more milk in their chocolate than we do. In the US, we tend to use a lot more sugar, and that's why ours feels like it sticks to your teeth all the time. Where if you go to different countries, they use a little more creams and butters and milks, and it makes the chocolate smoother. So it's not so cloyingly sweet. It doesn't, you actually get the texture of the chocolate itself from the cocoa bean, is what I feel. I am not an expert by any means. There's chocolatiers out there, they will tell you way more things, but I can just tell you from my experiences, this is what I interpret when I have American, my home, candy versus if I go and have candy from another country, like Japan or Korea or different things like that. There is a drastic difference between us. But just like any other recipe, there's always a drastic difference. So we are going to make a mess whether we want to or not with these, just because I am not going to eat all of this. This is a lot. So what we're going to do is when I was a kid, I would actually just bite off the top right here because then the cream would stay in. So there is our cream. So you'll see this one just happens to be a little thicker, just depends. So that's what the cream looks like in ours. So, and it's, think of cordial cherry. That's what this is. It's the same cream that they use in cordial cherry, but it's a little bit thicker. And I don't remember. Yeah, there's not really a taste. It's just like a cream taste. There's not a flavor. It's not orange. It's not anything like that. It's just a cream flavored is what it is. So now, if we open up the other one, I could already see right off the bat, theirs is way creamier than ours. And look at the thickness of the chocolates, the difference, how thick their chocolate is. And we're cutting about the exact same area, but just see how thick it is up there. Okay, so let's get a little chunk out. And I don't think there's any dye in theirs either. I don't think there's orange dye like there is in ours. Yeah. So I will never be able to eat a Cadbury egg again from here. Oh my goodness. So this is the first time I've ever had one of these. Woo! These are amazing. Okay. So I'm gonna dip right in there and get a second sample so I can make sure that I got the proper amount of sampling. Oh, they do have a little bit of orange. So here's the yolk. I can't get really deep in there without breaking it, but there's the yolk on it. Oh my goodness. Woo. Okay. Let's take a moment to absorb that yumminess. It is rich. It is sweet. I will tell you that. So if you are not a sweet person, consider having a container and putting this Cadbury in it and only eating half the Cadbury egg at a time. However, for my other people out there that are huge sweet toothy fans like I am, even for me, this would be a lot in one sitting. A lot. Even as a kid, I can guarantee I wouldn't be able to finish this. It is just that rich. It is creamy. It's like they took 1,000 bags of marshmallow and took the essence of the amazing marshmallow taste, but not the extra added sweetness of the sugar, and just concentrated that into a delicacy of cream. Oh, it is super amazing. Oh, we have to try the chocolate. I didn't try the chocolate. Even the chocolate is just like super smooth and just awesome. Well done, Cadbury. I can see why people ship these in. It actually took me quite a while to track one of these down that was actually from Europe. So, whew, well done. Well done. I bow. Bow to thee. I can tell you hands down, if you are really a big fan of Cadbury eggs, try the ones from Europe. Don't stop at the US. Come and try these. You will not be disappointed. What an amazing flavor. Oh, bravo! Well done. You and I will have an appointment later. Num nums. Oh, that's so good. So good. Sorry, I don't mean to be so dramatic, but that is amazing. They did an amazing job with that Cadbury egg. That is not what I was expecting. What I am excited about though is I have 4 more. So you can actually buy these on Amazon and you can get a 5-pack, is what I did. It just, every time I ordered them, they kept getting lost in the mail. So I kept trying and I finally was able to track down the package and get those. So, well done. I love it. If you have a Costless World Market next to you, you can get Cadbury eggs there too that are from Europe. They're sold individually. It's just hard because I don't live by one. So whenever I travel, I do try to get there, but I don't always get there for Easter. So well done. I would have to say my favorite one out of every single one was the Cadbury egg. But those pineapple ones, take it for a loop every time. Oh, num. All right. Well, we have one little buddy with us today. So Bun Buns are a new stuffed animal by Ross. I think they came out about a couple years ago. I saw them mainly in claw machines, but then I started seeing them into the stores and stuff like that. So this guy has one surprise plush inside, kind of heavy. So I went with the green one. I love how there's little like feet at the bottom of it. So I thought that was pretty cute. So looks like we've got a zipper pull on here. So you just separate it. If I can get it. I cannot get it. So we're going to go down the side. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so it doesn't tell you what you have. So let's open her up. Give her a good squeeze. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Oh, we got a little lammy. So we got a little lamb. Oh, that's fun. So that's interesting. It's an interesting way they make it. So they actually clamp these in the inside for the feet. So it's kind of an added little part so that they can have the feet on there. I wonder if you take those. It's curious. Yeah, I think if you unclip those, the feet part will actually fall off. Or come off. Not fall off, but come off. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there, but maybe just a little bit more weighted plastic to keep it. So, but we got a little lamb. So they're known for having beans in their buns. So that's one of the reasons why I believe that they have the name, is because they have little beans in their buns. So this one is called, oh, and it comes with a little sticker. So you get a little sticker of your lamb. And this one is called Layla. So she was born on June 23rd of 24. Most likely to ace a math test is one of her knowns. So her buns date is what it's called. So the other ones you could have gotten was Miguel, which is the mushroom, Chester, the slice of cake, Finley, which is the frog, Haley, which is the chicken, and Dan, the flower, are the other options that you could have gotten. So that's cute. We got a little lammy. So I do get a lot of stuffed animals from when I play with claw machines. So I actually donate each and every one of them that I don't keep. So I keep the tags on them and then I donate them, is what I do. So there we go. So Goob, you got a little friend today. So Goob and Lammy. So Layla and Goob. So very fun, guys. We had so much candy. I mean, again, great soda. I wouldn't recommend with the candy tasting. It's a lot of sugar. A lot of sweets flavors competing for your attention. But yeah, super fun. I mean, amazing choices on there. So another successful candy haul and another amazing adventure. So let me know about any candy adventures you guys have tried, like a new candy that you've never seen. So let me know. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.